as far as what the fight goes and stuff like that, kind of curious. It was a split decision. I watched the whole thing, and I got to say, I felt like you dominated. What did you think about that decision and stuff like that?
So I can't say I really felt like I was dominated. Like no, first 2 rounds, yes, first 2 rounds for sure. Like I was dominated for sure. But I it's now it's a little not fair because I'm saying it after I watched the fight. So before I watched the fight, like yeah, I was the same way. Like I was winning like all rounds, 100%. But after I watched the fight, maybe third round, I let him uh punch and kick a little bit more than I should too. So like I was trying to make him miss, but I didn't respond a lot of times. So in judges' eyes, it's always like looks like, oh yeah, he's losing. And especially they you see they how it goes, they count the statistic, how many punches he landed, kicks he landed. So and the statistic wasn't, as I understand, wasn't like on my side. So, but for first 2 rounds, yeah, I felt total domination, and I think I give him so much respect. But to be honest, later when I watched the fight, it's hard to believe he did it accidentally. He poked my eye accidentally. It's hard to, because that was very weird. You know how it's usually accidentally, right? It's like boom, 1 second, and that's it. But his hand was like there for a while.
He kept
Yeah.
trying it because I think the referee warned him before it actually happened. So are you saying that it
Yep.
was out there? He kept prodding his finger out there.
Yep. But maybe because he's not like English is not his language. Maybe he just didn't get it in English. But it's not excuses anyway.
Right. I mean, and then you also kind of got headbutted in the second round, which caused the cut. So that was a tough fight for sure.
Yep. 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 And so I felt like I won for sure, and I like though like I didn't. Yeah, I even start dancing. I'm not sure if there was on the TV, but like I felt like I was winning. But when they said like split decision, I like for a second like whoa, wait a second, like I was confused. Especially the first judge they said there was the guy who gave it to him. I'm like okay.
Yeah, I thought personally I thought it should have been a unanimous decision, or not unanimous. Yeah, unanimous. I thought all three judges should have given you the fight. My thing, and I hear what you're saying as far as dominating, because dominating means that he didn't really get anything off on you, which he
Mhm.
did. He had a good fight too. I guess I thought though, when I say dominate, I almost mean something different. Like you had the cleaner shots, the harder shots, the you controlled the pace of the fight. I felt like he was kind of fighting in more of a reactive state based off of you. Even though he was pressing, I thought you were controlling a lot of it.
Yeah, yeah, totally. I see what you mean. So technically, he did everything only after I stopped. Like if I let him. So as long as I was active, he couldn't do anything. Yeah, I agree. So and that's why I felt like 100% like I was winning. Even in fact, I think in the third round, I let him work a little bit more than I should because I felt like I control everything. But like I forgot the time is going. He's keep throwing the punches. And so it's like I think it's a good thing and bad thing in my head. So for some reason, I'm still when I'm in MMA, I'm still kind of feel it's a little bit not like street fight, but I'm always like put it in the back, like I wanna finish it. Like I'm always like in my head, I want to finish it. It's funny because Joey said when I throw like I forgot that was second or third this left overhand when I let it on him. It's funny because I'm pretty heavy of this punch, so like I hurt like light heavyweight guys with 16-ounce glove like that. So and he didn't even move. And Joe like starts, hey, Slava, he didn't go, he won't go anywhere. So just score. Stop trying to knock him out. Just score. But in my head, it's still hard in MMA. Like I still want this finish. I don't know. It's just because in MMA, it's so many options to finish the guy, and it's like it's hard. And even if I stop for a little bit, trying to like kind of let him miss, let him do his mistake, I still keep it in my head. I still want to like okay, I put it a little later. I'm gonna finish him a little later, and I think that's what happened in the third round. Like I let him work a little bit more than I should.
I see. Yeah, because the third round, that one is one that I understand. If the judges gave him that round, then I think that's understandable. I think one judge even gave you that round though, which I also think is understandable. But I thought the first two rounds were you for sure. The commentary, uh, I won't share my opinion yet, but I just curious, how did you feel about the commentary and stuff like that?
Commentary?
Like commentary while you rewatched your fight, how they were calling it a little bit. Was it all good with you, or how'd you think about the commentary?
Like, to be honest, I never really pay much attention to it. So the problem is, I mean, as long as they're not talking like bad things,
Yeah,
like
which they
oh,
didn't.
he's a fucking Russian. He should go back to his country, wherever. Like, as long as they're not saying really bad, intolerant things, like it's hard work. So it's hard job. Some people not realize like so they have to like stay objective, like be nice. They can't just be on the side, even if they like the fighter. For example, they like the fighter, they can just talk out loud only about the guy they like. So it's a hard job. It's always easy to sit at home and like think, this guy's saying this guy's saying. No, it's hard job. Like I did I think couple times in the like very small, like it wasn't I'm not sure if it's even an internet. So and it's not that easy. So you always can say something stupid and everybody see that, and right away they think you did it on purpose or wherever. But so I never really judge it too much, as long as it's not like going like too much. I think they always have to be objective. Like they have to, they can't just cheer for one guy anyway. So and also so they might be want to be careful because they never know. Like as I understand, even like guys like Uriah, like who keep fighting forever, and even Peacebeing, even they not sure what the fuck a judges think about. So they never knew. So just in case, they better keep it like neutral.
I see. Okay. And the reason why I ask you that is just because I thought that you felt like you won the fight, right? Like clearly. But throughout the fight, they were kind of saying like, "Oh, James is pressing forward here," and things like that. And like I had mentioned to you earlier, I thought when he was pressing forward, it wasn't as much of an IQ thing as maybe it was being made out to be. But I was just curious about your thoughts on that. If it's all
No,
good with
I
you.
think they're just trying to be neutral. That's
Right.
all. And hey, come on, Mike is my guy. I love him.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
by the way, when he made you do the Lesginka, was that how sore were you?
No, that wasn't Lizginka. So Lizginka, I did Lizginka right after the fight, but that's
uh
what he did. Is
the
I don't
pistol
know.
squat.
Yeah, let's say pistol squad dance.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he made me. Yeah, make me do this.
Even
This,
worse.
yeah, this is the hard part. This is the hard
Yeah.
part. So, and my knees was I. It's funny because so I told the doctor right after fight. So my knees is not okay. It's like you just dance. Hey, it's Michael Bisping who forced me to dance. I didn't want to.
Yeah, right. The commentary team gave him a hard time after though, so they had your back.
Yeah.